trying to assess the damage here. I do a few repairs on the old granite after the outing we had. Did quite a bit of damage. Only thing I noticed out there was the A-arm, of course, but it also broke one of the control arms here, and I think that's, I don't know, some kind of link, and the top of the shock.
Now that's a lot of damage!
See, I came in here a little bit later and there was oil leaking out. I didn't even notice. So, I'm going to start doing some of these repairs. I have the A-arm. I do not have any of these links for this car. I have the big rocks, but they're a little bit longer. I did order a bunch of parts, including these, but I'm actually going to probably go to the hobby store tomorrow so I can get some. But
how much was it? $3 million?
Got a motor, ESC, a bunch of parts for this. Motor and ESC is going to be for the speed. I got a 6S ESC motor combo made for the felony. So that's going to be pretty sweet.
So I got that going, which is nice.
Alright, let's get going here. We're going to take this wheel off. These are still the big rock wheels, and I'm really liking that on here on this granite. Honestly, I think they should have these wheels come with the granite and the ones from the granite on the big rock, because I'm liking them both flipped. Those wider ones are better on that big rock. I mean, it's got a wider stance, so the wider tires to me just make more sense on that than these skinny. What's going on here? Oh, that was harder than it should have been. That's what she said. Alright. Let's get this shock off. Wow. Just snap that right off.
Oh, snap!
Okay. I don't think I'll need to unhook that. I'm just going to take... Oh man, forgot I have to take this off. Alright. Let's get this off. That's one of these pins. This. Alright. So there's that half of that. You know what? I might just go ahead and I don't see a reason to not put that right back on. Make sure I put it on the right way. And I don't think I am. No, because that's for the shock. Flip it.
See, there you have it. You're doing it all wrong.
Okay, that's it. Alright, so I'll put this pin back in. Put the little screw back in. Whoopsies. Hey, it's a little guy. That's what she's. Alright. This is starting to irritate me a tad bit. Yeah, I stripped that out, I think, last time. Okay. They got this, I'm not quite sure what it's really called or for, but this metal bracing here has 2 screws in it, so I gotta take this whole plate to get those off. I don't know if this drill's gonna make it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's off now. This is the guy. Supposed to change the size. I'm going to constantly keep changing the bit. It's tough out on these RC streets.
B, streets is missing you, yo.
Oh, easy, easy. Oh boy, I have to get that one stripped out. That's the other reason I need to get better hex drivers, because these are rounding up on my screws. But I do have more screws, so. Holy smokes. That was in there tight. Okay, so now that allows access to this pin, and I'll probably need my needle nose that I don't see. Oh, nope, look at that. Slides right out. Alright. Slam down there. Slap this back in here. And voila. So there's the new A-arm. Just need this link here. So I don't have that size, so I gotta wait on that. Get this back together and then maybe take a look at the shock. Alright, time to take apart this shock and see what we've got going here. I'm not quite sure what all's broken. I've got this old shock here that I'll probably be able to use the parts off of, so that's good. I just need to get in here and figure out what we got. Ooh, this is going to be hard because normally on these shocks you would use this end here to stick an Allen wrench through like this to give you the grip so you can get this off. This might be difficult to, we'll see, depending on how tight I put this on. Yeah, it's gonna be a bear. Alright, got some channel locks. I'll try to pull this spring down far enough to be able to clamp that on.
Are you hiding something from me?
Okay. Hopefully, there we go. That's what we needed. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, this is, by the way, this wrench is a 3D printed part. It's been extremely useful. Before, I was using like pliers or wrenches or something on these, you know, scuffing them all up, which is not a huge deal, but this is way nicer. Really easy part to print too. Okay, so now we can take all this off. Okay. Looks like an explosion. Alright, so now I gotta take this apart like you normally would. Here's another tool that actually comes with the car. Now it's usually used, you know, obvious parts for the hex. But what I didn't know it had until recently was these to remove this shock cap here. It has a built-in one here, but it's not very good. And I've had that strip out, and I thought I was out of luck, but discovered that. There's two sides. It's not in there right. I'm hoping to save this shock oil because I just did these and I don't have much of this left. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, this one I do have some, but I'd still like to save this. I'm hoping it didn't damage this part of the... Oh. So there goes that. I'm not saving any of that. Unleash the beast.
Ah, such a waste. Such a pity.
The... Yeah, pretty much all that leaked out, darn it. That stinks. Alright. Take a look at this. It does look like that's bent, but I think one of my shocks was already bent a little bit. I don't know if it was this one or not, but alright, I think I got it straightened pretty much. Now we just need to put this back together. Get all the parts here. Fill this up. have the safety cap in it.
Buddy home? Hey, think McFly, think.
Alright, I gotta let this sit and get these bubbles out now for a little bit. Alright, start putting this together here. Try to get as much of that air out as you can. It does kind of bleed some out on these, but I really found the more you can get out, and just, I have this, another thing I 3D printed. Shock stand. Hold the shock body in there so you can let it sit after you put the piston down in there. You let it, you know, tap it, do all that, and then let it sit. Those air bubbles kind of come up on their own after a couple minutes. I found that really does help. I wasn't doing that at first, and I was leaving a lot of air in the shocks, and that's not good. Screwing this down. Let's have a hole with the threads so it does bleed out some, but and some of the air comes with that, but it's best to get it out beforehand. One thing to really watch on these Arrma shocks is that red gasket. I like to go real slow. Make sure that that's even all the way around. You don't have it bulging out.
Hey, partner, come on, you gotta relax. Don't force it. Get a blow out your O-ring. Drop a lung.
This shock is looking money, I think. Let's see. I'm going to put a little bit much oil in there, but I'd rather do that than not have enough in there, I guess. It's going to push out the excess, so. Yeah, that's exactly it there. See, now what was happening before when I didn't get all the air out was I'd lift it up, push it down, and this would push up, you know, halfway, sometimes all the way out, because there was so much air in there that that's just not good. So this is about perfect. We'll get the rest of this crap on here. Spring. Fully extend that, putting this on to give you more room. We got this piece. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get the spacers on there too, so I don't have to snap them on. And the cap. And you can see now, this here is where that whole top part snapped off. There it is. Looks like it's still a little bit bent. But for what I do, it's perfect.
I'm gonna smash it! On a rock! Okay, good idea. Right here!
Oh yeah, it's the other piece is still in here. There's the top of the old shock. There's a pile of broken dreams. Alright, let's get this back on. Slap that in there.
Come on, let's wrap this up.
Come on, baby. Alright. There's that. The other screw's laying right there for me. Just how I planned it. Used to be a real pain to get in. I don't understand. It's a brand new A-arm and it's acting like it's stripped out. It's looking good. Looking good. Looks like there's a little bit of juice in there.
Go clean yourself up.
Alright, so now we just gotta get that piece there. Be all set. No big whoop.